Alright guys, currently it is 6 AM and I'm gonna be real, this week has sucked. I think the main reason why is because I've been distant from God. I've felt so distant from God recently and I'm not sure why, because I've nothing's really changed in my routine. I've been praying, I've been reading my scriptures, and I just felt really distant from the Lord, and because of that, I felt like my sleep's been a mess, my mental state's been a mess, my physical state's been a mess. Everything's just been messy. Today is Friday. I really just didn't want to get up this morning. But yeah, here we are. It is 6:15. The sun is rising. The sun is already rising. We have college today. Before we do anything else, I managed to get my hands on some capsules instead of the liquid, because the liquid was just so bad. So we got capsules. I need some water. Right. So let's get this ashwagandha down here. It's just so much better than the liquid. You can taste the capsules as well. You can taste them and they just taste fine. So much better than this stuff. Yeah? This stuff is rotten. Anyway, I haven't boxed. Well, I didn't box yesterday because my sleep was so messed up. So I went to the gym to lift weights and I did some sprints. I did some sprints as well. And while I was lifting one of my boys. I was doing tricep extensions and he was spotting me because I was at the end of my set and going to failure. I let go of the cable. Nah, I don't think you can see it, but I let go of the cable. Well, I didn't let go of the cable, but I was like indicating that I was done. So I I had the cable here. I was about to let go of it. Then my mate just straight up let go of it and the cable just yanked my the skin of my fingers just ripped off. And yeah, it's pretty sore today. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it will get in the way. Yeah, we're gonna go on a run this morning and then I've got college and we're gonna go to the gym like normal. I feel good being up. Because this week I've just, it's just, my mind has just been all over the place. So right now I feel pretty good. I feel good about being up. So with all that being said, let's get layered up. Let's get outside and let's run. Also, for some reason, I think I actually jinxed myself last video when I was talking about how my injuries, I said something like, oh, my injuries have all healed, like the ones I would talk about have all healed and been completely fine, which they had. And then out of nowhere, earlier this week, I was late for boxing, so I decided to just jog there, and my shins were just killing me out of nowhere. I was like, what's going on? Why? It usually comes on gradually, shin splints. So I was like, my shin splints decided to just come back and ruin my life again, which is ideal, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful now with running. I'm gonna have to start icing them and stuff, but you know what, it should be fine. They never really gave me too much of an issue. Anyway, it's 6:20 and it is completely bright outside. Like it is, you can see it is bright outside at 6:20. That's kind of mad. So yeah, let's go on a run. Look how bright it is, man. It's like 6:30 right now in the morning. Look how quickly spring comes around. 2 weeks ago at this time it'd be pitch black, and now it's really bright. To be fair, I did get up a lot later than I was supposed to today, and I do have college, so we're gonna have to up the pace on this one a little bit so I can get home and get ready for college in time. So apparently today we've got some famous chef coming in for our course or something. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I can't be late today, so yeah, let's get running. Literally, as I left, or when I started running, this shin literally nearly gave out. Like, I started such a sharp, intense pain. I was thinking, oh dang, like it's way worse than I thought. I'm gonna be able to finish this run, but for me, shin splints when I'm running kind of ease off when I, as I run, but they always hurt after. It doesn't really even feel like 6 a.m. at the moment. It is broad daylight right now. Usually we'd be walking in this exact spot. It'd be pitch black, street lights would be on. I kind of miss that. I don't really like it in the daylight. We're gonna have to strive to get up earlier. We're at a little halfway point. We're about 2 miles left. Over the weekend, I think I'll probably take it easy on the shins. Hopefully they'll rust up and heal up by Monday. But that's what we can hope for, man. There's no cure really for shin splints. You kind of just got to dug it out. Definitely feel good though. I feel really good about being out here, getting this running, getting this working, and just getting up. I feel like the getting up part for me, more, the disciplinary part of getting up in the morning when I don't want to, when I don't have to, right? There's nothing that's, forcing me. It's all to do with up here. It's that mental challenge, that mental battle. But I would wake up in the morning and I would just be lying in bed, eyes open, lying there like, oh, I really don't want to get up. Like I could just go back to sleep and not run this morning, right? And it's that mental challenge where once you give into that once, like I said in a previous video, once you give into it once, then it's twice, then it's 3 times, and then, you're just gonna keep giving into it, and then eventually you're gonna be like, oh, there's no point. And that's it, that's wraps. We just gotta keep getting up when we don't wanna get up, working when we don't wanna work. It sucks, it all sucks, but it's what keeps me in check. It's what keeps me mentally in the right spot. Yeah, whenever I'm lying in bed at like 5:30 in the morning, and I really don't wanna get up, that's the hardest battle, that's the hardest part. We get through that, we get out here, look at me. I feel great. Yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, get this last 2 miles done. Yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get home. You already know. Fresh butter. Get off! I bet you can already guess how we're cooking these eggs. Well, actually, this time I thought I would cook. I already know. People are gonna say, bro really does a cooking course in college and makes his eggs in a microwave. Yeah. Also, we haven't got any bagels. Well, we've got one actually. I'm gonna put you guys on, yeah? Cookies and cream bagels. Cookies and cream bagels is where it's at. All cinnamon and raisin. I hate it, man. Alright. It's been a pretty successful morning. Got everything that I usually do done. I didn't have time to do a cold plunge today just because it was kind of late and mum has to get my little brother and sister to school and they got to get ready and stuff, so I had a cold shower instead. Yeah, which was a lot quicker, so yeah. And now I have my breakfast. I've got just 1 bagel because that's all I had, and 4 eggs made in the microwave. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna eat this food, and then I'm gonna get myself to college. I guess I'll catch you guys when I get back from college. We'll head to the gym. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys after college. Alright, I got back from college about 40 minutes ago. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually, like, seriously, that was one of the longest days of college I've ever had to endure. They kept us there till like 4:30 because we had these like famous chefs come to do cooking with us or something. It was long. I didn't enjoy it. I'm gonna be real, I didn't enjoy it. But nonetheless, right now it's currently 20 to 6. We're gonna leave for the gym at around 6:45, as we usually do. We're gonna go sharpen up, do some bag work, you know, the usual. I'm gonna be real, I haven't sparred a lot this week. I have not sparred a lot this week. I went to boxing 3 times this week. I think I was supposed to go 4. I've sparred about twice this week, and it wasn't against anyone that's, you know, really gonna improve me. And just overall, this week, like I said earlier in the video, it's just not been it. It hasn't been it. It's been a slow week. It's been a very slow week. That's a good way to describe it. It's been a very slow week. Also, the most annoying thing has been happening with my package. I've ordered I have another style of my gloves, like my brand, and I've ordered them to come to my house to see what they're like, to see if I'm gonna use them or not. They were supposed to come like 5 days ago now, and for some reason the delivery company can't deliver it on weekends. So I'm at college every time they try and deliver it, and then I just keep getting a message, oh, we couldn't deliver it today. I got one today, it was supposed to come today, and oh, it's just so frustrating. Yeah, DX Express, look how many times I've missed this delivery. This is all me missing a delivery. I was looking at a comment, quite a lot, that came down yesterday. That's me. Yeah, here we go. Someone asked me if I could make a video about all the combinations that I know. We can include that in this video. I think that's a good idea. Is that a good idea? Or should I do a separate video? Well, regardless, if I do decide to do it in a separate video, then I'm still gonna film it today. I have been trying to respond to a bunch of different comments of people, you know, wanting me to teach stuff and, you know, do other things other than, you know, just my daily life and stuff like that. But anyway, regardless of all of that, why has my light gone blue? It's purple. Why does it look blue on the camera? Why does it look blue? Anyway, got another comment. Before we go, one more comment. I should just do a video responding to comments. I will do that actually, I will do that. But we're gonna respond to this one and this one. This is one more last comment. It's the last one. Someone said, I have a problem that I'm scared of going in or throwing a punch. Any tips? I had this problem, everyone has this problem when they start boxing, or if you've been boxing for a while. When you're going in for a punch, if you go in for a punch and you get hit and you're constantly trading, it makes you more, you know, you don't want to go for a punch. Really, the only tip that I can give you for something like this, you just gotta spar loads, because this kind of thing just comes with experience. There isn't really any, you know, sort of drills or training that you can do to train, you know, getting over the fear of throwing more punches or, you know, doing anything like that, because it all comes with experience. So the only way to get over the fear of throwing more punches is by throwing more punches and, you know, practicing combinations in sparring. So let's say if you do a combination on a bag, right, you're aggressive on the bag, you're gonna do like a ba ba ba, maybe do like a 1 2 3, like a jab, cross, hook on a bag. Try it on your opponent and move. Always move your head, right? Always move your head. Every time you punch, keep your head off the center line. If I was gonna jab you to the body, I wouldn't go jab like this, because I'm gonna catch the meanest uppercut I've ever caught. If I was gonna jab you to the body, I'd do this. Now head is off the center line. I've slipped. If you went to throw a jab as well, boom. Same with the head. If I was gonna jab you in the head and I just came forwards like this, boom. If you threw a jab as well, we're both gonna get jabbed. There's 2 ways you can avoid this. Is when you're jabbing, you can have your other hand here, boom, you're gonna catch this one, because it's just like a block. A block in boxing is just this. Not this, this is a parry. You typically do it with your front hand. It's just this, bah, bah. So if you're jabbing, a good habit to make when you jab is to just have your hand here. Let's say I'm boxing you and I went for a jab, I go, bah, bah. My hand's here. So if you jab, it's gonna hit this hand. Either that, or you can take your head off the center line. Right? So there are a couple of things you can implement into your sparring to prevent you getting hit while throwing a punch. But mainly, if you want to be able to throw more punches in the ring, you just have to fight more, you have to spar more, because you have to get the experience, you have to know what you're doing in the ring. There's no cheat codes, there's no, you know, special methods or anything like that. It is really just all comes down to experience. And you know, over time, if you really get your head down and try and learn, you will improve in that, and you know, it will all come to you. But those 2 tips, I would take those in. If you're throwing a punch, try and take your head off the center line. Always move your head, and whenever you're doing a combination, always keep your head off the center line. If you're just coming forwards, and I just came forwards and I went ba ba 1 2, I'm just here in your face now, and you're just gonna hit me. It's obvious. But if I went ba ba, my head's off the center line, right? Ba ba. You know, always keep your head off the center line with your punches. Or if you're jabbing, here, right? So those are 2, you know, ways that you can avoid it, but typically it will come with experience, and the more you box, you're just gonna get better at it, you know? I'm the same. I'm not trying to say like I'm some goat. We all have the same problems, right? When you wanna punch loads and you just get hit, it all comes with experience. You're trusting yourself, and you're gonna improve. So yeah, no more comments. I am gonna make a video responding to comments because I want to. I like talking to you guys. I like responding to you guys, and I feel like when I can actually just freely talk about, you know, something someone said, I can get a lot more information, and I just like yapping. So yeah. With all that being said, I will catch you guys when I leave for the gym. All right, guys. So I just left. I've bandaged up my fingers together. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I just figured, because I don't know, they're really sore. And I was just thinking like, oh, if I'm gonna be punching, my fists are clenched, and it kind of like puts pressure on it. So I don't know I didn't know whether I should bandage them up or not. And I just thought I might as well try and be safe and just see, because I can take it off if it's uncomfortable. But we didn't have any other plasters. We only had these massive ones. That takes up 2 fingers, so. Yeah, but I've just left. It's around 7:05, I think, so we're late again, as usual. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am so tired, and I don't even know why. I actually think it's because of college. I think college has just drained me that much today. It was the longest day, man. I do not like that kitchen, man. It's horrible in there. I was in there for so long today. Yeah, I was in my room earlier, just waiting to go to the gym, and I'm just in there. I'm like, you know, trying to stay awake, because I'm like, oh, well, obviously if I went to sleep now, I'd sleep until like 2 a.m. and then my sleep would just be ruined. And I've got things to do, so obviously I can't go to sleep. Right? But, you know, hopefully when we get in the gym, we get sweating, we get moving, you know, it's gonna wake me up more. I'll start loosening up and hopefully have a good session. All right, so I just got down here. Wait, while I was walking here, I was reflecting. Like, I was really reflecting. And I came to a conclusion about myself. And I was just thinking about how negative I am. And I don't mean like a negative as in like a negative person, like a you know, that kind of negative. I mean negative as in when I'm talking to you guys and I'm talking about myself, or I'm talking about my life or anything, I feel that I'm always talking about something negative, like the bad things that happen. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I'm like that. But I never find myself talking about anything good that's happened. And that's not because nothing good happens. Like, good things happen. But I'm always find myself talking about bad things that are going on. And, you know, just negative things. And I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, get wrapped up, get my boots on. Oh, I should have showed you guys before I folded it up. But they had this massive rug laid out across the entire floor. And I don't know if I was allowed to, but I just kind of wrapped it up because it was in the way. I'm gonna put it back as it was before I leave because I just feel bad for wrapping it up. Yeah, so I'm gonna get wrapped up and then we're gonna warm up, so let's do it. All right, I'm all wrapped up, so yeah, let's do it. Also, dilemma, my camera is on one bar again. Somehow, when I left, it had 4. It had 4, bro, when I left, and now it's on 1. This thing dies so quickly, and I never learn. I never bring my charger with me. If my camera dies halfway through this recording, I don't even know. I don't know what I'll do. Probably cry. Right, let's warm up. right there. It's over. We just started, bro. My camera doesn't have this kind of type of durability. One more round of shadow boxing, and then we'll get some bag work in, and hopefully my camera doesn't die. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do if it does. If it does, alright. Oh, also, I almost forgot, random tip of the day is for me as well, because I do it as well. When you're shadow boxing, or just boxing, have your elbows tucked in like this in your stance. So when you're in your stance, it's like this, and not like this. This is a mistake I make as well, so, you know, I could probably should just take my own advice. Yeah, when you're shadow boxing, make sure your elbows are tucked in, so you can protect body shots, and you're just a tighter guard, right? Because when you're out here, your elbows are flared, you're telegraphing your punches, and it's just not a very good stance to have, so yeah, work on that, and I should probably do the same as well. But yeah, let's do some bag work. We are relying on this camera staying alive. Alright. I actually feel alright. Like I was saying how tired I was earlier. But right now, I feel pretty awake. I actually feel alright. Which is always a plus. Like I was saying about being negative earlier, you know, whenever I'm talking about all the negative things, you know, when I'm only talking about things going wrong, when I'm here, none of that is in my mind. I don't even think about it, I don't even consider it. I don't even consider anything negative when I'm down here. I feel like without this place, I'd probably be not a very nice person to be around. I get told it all the time, where I look miserable when I'm just out walking around, but I never mean to. I feel like this place is kind of like, you know, holds me together, so. You'll never guess what happened. Yeah, so my camera died. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I forgot my charger, and we didn't have that long left. It died at like 8:30, maybe like 8:45. And so I finished training after my camera died, and I took off my gloves and my wraps to find out my knuckle. I don't know if you can't really see it on the camera. Compared to, like, my knuckle was really swollen, and it didn't hurt until I took off my wraps and my gloves, and I was like, oh shoot, this is sore, this hurts. And yeah, my knuckle's swollen. You can see now, yeah. I think I must have bruised it or something, so I'm probably gonna be out now for a couple days, maybe even a week, maybe even 2 weeks, hopefully not. I'm pretty sure I've just bruised it, and I'm gonna be icing it over the weekend and just taking care of it, making sure it heals up so I can get back to training as soon as possible. But man, today has sucked. I'm not even gonna lie. Today has been such a bad day, but you know, bad days happen. Nothing just wanted to go my way today, you know, nothing wanted to work today. Everything just went against me today. Yeah, it's not been ideal, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna take it on the chin. It's okay. It's alright. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking care of my knuckle over the weekend. I'll be icing it, taking ibuprofen and whatnot. Hopefully it will heal. Sorry about this shambolic video. It's been kind of messy. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it turns out okay. If it doesn't, then you just won't see it on the channel. You just won't see a video this week. But I'm sure it'll be fine, and I'll figure it out. So yeah, that's everything from me today, guys. It's been a bit of a challenging video, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.